Now you've probably heard that saying, the only constant in life is change. And that certainly is true. Everything changes as far as what I do according to who walks through that door. Well, we have just finished up preserving this old farm wagon that's going to go under a sheep wagon. So I'm going to shift things around here in the shop a little bit and share with you a few other things that I have been changing here in the shop also. So I'm going to get this trailer unloaded. I've got a Democrat that needs to come in and get started on. I'm going to put this old farm wagon gear back away in the trailer that I'm using as a storage shed and kind of do some shifting around here in the shop. Well, one of the projects that I just brought in is this old Democrat buggy. It is a two-seater. It'll have a full extension top on it also. The running gear I have already rebuilt, and you can see that in a past video. This mountain wagon I also have to rebuild. We're going to get started on it. This whole farm wagon running gear here in the back of the shop is going to be a complete rebuild. Unlike the preservation that we just did, I'll use the old iron and replace all the wood. If you remember, I also have this Piedmont wagon up here from Texas that I still need to finish and get it painted. Well, for those of you who have been watching these videos for some time, know that in this back section of the shop is where I set my tires, and I also have done my blacksmithing. I've had my 50-pound hammer here and also used to have my forge. You notice I have an old body on a 48 Willys Jeep that here I have hopes of restoring here someday. Well, I have moved this all over to the room with my Handy and South Bend lathe. The reason I've done this, my blacksmithing shop with this 50-pound trip hammer is quite loud, and right next door to my shop is an apartment building. So I am kind of annoying the neighbors when I run this blacksmith hammer. So I'm moving this one building away. I have two sections on the shop. I'm moving this over, so I'm going to be a little more considerate of my neighbors. And I also have a second trip hammer that I bought. It is a pneumatic hammer, and I'm going to incorporate that into my shop too. So it's dual fold, a little more polite to the neighbors, and it's also some more room that I drastically need. I have been working on this section of the shop over the winter, and I have put up a new ceiling, and I'm going to bring some natural gas heat over here to where it'll be a little more comfortable to work in through the winter season. So remember here a while back I did the Winona hubs, the all-clad steel iron hubs. Well, I've finished those wheels. They're ready to go home. I've done some other rubber tires on some wheels. I've built some other wheels. In fact, I'm in the process of building some buggy wheels now, and I have these other heavier wheels to do. But you have already watched me put in the spokes, set the rivets, drill the fellies, and assemble them and set tires. So I'm not going to just burden you more with the same old, same old. You know, back in 1989, Montana had its centennial year, along with neighboring states, Wyoming, Idaho, and so on. Well, 1988 on, I had a deluge of wheels that kept me building wheels for 5 years. From 1988 to 1993, that's all I did was fix wheels. Non-stop, 24/7 almost. Well, by the time 1993 rolled around, I had kind of had a belly full of wheels. Had a guy come along, thought he wanted to learn how to build wheels, and ended up buying the business. So my goal was to get back into restorations again that I enjoyed doing. Well, I find myself in somewhat a similar situation today. If I kept on taking all the wheels and all the requests for wheel repairs, I would do nothing but wheels till the day I die. So it was here several months ago that I finally decided I am not going to take any more wheels in, or I will never get my restorations done that are on hand, and also the number of vehicles that I have personally that I would like to restore. So I have made the decision that I'm not going to continue to do wheels for some time now. I have still a number of wheels here that I am committed to that I will finish up. There's another 6 or 8 sets here that I have to go through and finish, and I will do so. But when these wheels are done, for the most part, except as far as they are included in restoration work, I'm going to be concluding my time spent doing wheelwright work. I feel like the video library that is up is sufficient to help anyone that is desiring to learn how wheels go together, that resource is there. So part of the goal of this video is just to give you all a heads up that I'm going to be quiet for the month of August. I won't be uploading any videos. When September comes around, hopefully I've got my wheels caught up and we're going to get into doing some more coach and carriage work. So I appreciate you all watching, and we will continue on here shortly. Thanks for watching.